स्वागत है आप सबका मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल जिसका नाम है श्री जी। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है फ्लूइड, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट, एसिड बेस बैलेंस एंड न्यूट्रिशन। तो नॉर्मल प्लाज्मा रेंज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलाइट सोडियम की 30 कैटाइंस में और एनाइन दोनों में अलग अलग होती है। तो सोडियम क्लोराइड होता है, तो सोडियम कैटाइन है, और एनाइन क्या है, क्लोरीन। सोडियम की 135 टू 145 एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर क्लोराइड की है 95 टू 105 एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर। पोटेशियम 3.5 टू 5 एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर, सब में एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर है, ठीक है। बाइकार्बोनेट के 24 टू 30, कैल्शियम 8 टू 10, फॉस्फेट 2 नहीं, अब है कैल्शियम की है mg पर dl में, तो 8 टू 10, और फॉस्फेट की mg पर dl में है 2.5 टू 4.5। मैग्नीशियम के 1.5 टू 2.5 एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर। सल्फेट की भी 1 एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर। ऑर्गेनिक एसिड और टोटल पोटेशियम कंसनट्रेशन ये दोनों एनाइन में आएगा। ऑर्गेनिक एसिड में लैक्टेट 1 टू 2 एम इक्विवेलेंट पर लीटर। टोटल प्रोटीन कंसनट्रेशन में 6 टू 8.4 ग्राम पर dl। इंट्रासेलुलर इलेक्ट्रोलाइट K positive, PO4 negative, SO4 and protein. Extracellular electrolyte Na positive, Ca positive, Cl negative, HCO3 negative and lactate. Next one is solutes are dissolved particle. Electrolytes are charged particles. Cations are positively charged like Na, like Na positive, K positive, Ca2 positive, H positive, etc. Anions are negatively charged anions like Cl negative, HCO3 negative, PO4 negative, etc. Non-electrolytes are unchanged like the protein, urea, glucose, O2, CO2, etc. Sodium range पता चल गई। 1/3 fixed to the bone, 2/3 extracellular and available for the transmembrane exchange. Normal daily requirement 1 to 2 m equivalent per kg per day. Chief extracellular cation potassium ranges to 3.5 to 5 equivalent per liter in serum. 98% intracellular concentration. Normal daily requirement 0.5 to 0.8 m equivalent kg per day. Chief intracellular cation, the total body water 60% IBW of male, 50 to 55% IBW of females. Directly related to the muscle mass 70% water. Inversely related to the fat content 10% water. 3 component of water: intracellular, extracellular, or intestinal. 2/3 of TBW is intracellular, 1/3 extracellular water, 25% intercellular intestinal fluid, 5 to 8% in plasma, 22% in transvascular fluid, CSF, intercellular, serous membrane, and GI respiration and the urinary tract fluid compartment are separated by membrane that are freely comparable to water. Movement of fluid due to the hydrostatic pressure and the osmotic pressure. Movement of blood fluids where sodium goes, water flows. Balance fluid and electrolyte homeostasis is maintained in the body. Natural balance input equal to output. Positive balance input is greater than output. Negative balance input is output. Positive में output is greater than input और negative में input is greater than output. Homeostasis is maintained by ion transport, water movement, kidney function. Basic definition MW की बताई गई। मॉलिकुलर वेट M इक्विवेलेंट, मिली इक्विवेलेंट, M ऑस्मोसिस, मिली ऑस्मोल्स। डिफ्यूजन है मूवमेंट ऑफ particles from high concentration to low concentration gradient. Osmosis है diffusion of water across a selective permeable membrane. Active transport, movement of transport particles from low to high concentration gradient. Required energy. Hydrostatic pressure, a pressure generated by fluid on the wall of the capillary, usually forcing water out of the circulatory system. Oncotic pressure, a form of osmotic pressure excreted by protein in a fluid that usually tend to pull water into the circulatory system. Normal physiology. Na positive reabsorption secondary to adolescent occur in the distal convoluted tube. Active exchange for the K positive and H positive ion. Maintain the extracellular volume and the osmolarity. Water reabsorption secondary to the antidiuretic hormone occur in the collecting duct, modulated by the intracranial osmoreceptor and the arterial stretch receptor. The regulation of the body water. Decrease circulating blood volume. Stimulate osmorespirator in the hypothalamus. After that, ADH is released from the posterior pituitary. Increase and thirst result in ADH, antidiuretic hormone. Thirst result in the decreased amount of water in the body. Increased amount of Na positive in the body. Increased blood osmolarity. Dismal function and or Trauma lead to decrease amount of water in the body, increase amount of Na positive in the body, increase blood osmolarity, decrease circulatory blood volume. Acid or base balance. The management of hydrogen ion is measured as pH is maintained at 7.40 plus or minus 0.05. The mechanism maintain pH are buffering system in the plasma, ventilatory change of CO2 excretion, renal tubular excretion of hydrogen ion, pulmonary regulations of the PaCO and PaCO2, and renal tubular regulation of HCO3 negative is important. Determine the extracellular pH. Reciprocal K positive ion exchange. Alkaloid H positive moves extracellularly, K positive moves intercellular. Acidosis H positive moves intercellular, K positive moves extracellularly. What is buffer system? Buffers are substances which have the weak acid and strong base and regulate the changes in the H positive ion concentration. These are the substances capable of releasing and binding the H positive short term and backward changes in the acid base balance and can be balanced by the buffer. The most common buffer regulate the pH of the blood in the bicarbonate, carbonic acid. The respiratory tract can adjust the blood pH in minute by exhaling the CO2 from the body. The renal system can adjust the blood pH through the excretions of the hydrogen ion and the conservation of bicarbonate, hence maintain the blood plasma pH within a normal range. The buffer system functioning in the blood plasma include the plasma protein, phosphate and bicarbonate and carbonic acid buffer. Protein buffer system work predominantly inside the cells. Hemoglobin is the principal protein inside the red blood cells and account for the 1/3 of the mass of cell. During the conservation of CO2 into the bicarbonate, hydrogen ion liberated. The reactions are buffered by hemoglobin. तो क्या होता है? एडिशन ऑफ H पॉजिटिव आयन ब्लड प्लाज्मा pH 7.4 होता है. केमिकल बफर सॉल्यूशन स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड HCl can be converted into a weak acid which does not dissociate in the neutral or the acidic movement. H positive is secreted in the urine and eliminated from the body or exhalation CO2 decrease the amount of carbonate system acid in the blood, increasing pH. ये respiratory system में होता है. Dehydration. What is dehydration? Normal water regulation in the body. Urine normal daily output of water. Urine 12 to 15 cc per kg body weight. Stool 3 cc per kg body weight. Sweat 1.5 cc per kg body weight. And the respiratory and the skin insensible loses 10 cc per kg body weight. Increase 8% or the degree Fahrenheit for fever. Normal daily endogenous input of water. Oxidation of carbohydrate and fat equals to the 3 cc per kg body weight. ICC is an equal to the 1 ml. Third is space fluid losses. Fluid sequestration into extracellular and intestinal spaces are seen in the following condition: peritonitis, intestinal obstruction, pyloric stenosis, soft tissue inflammation or edema, traumatic closis. Diminished fluid volume is in hemodynamic changes, tachycardia, decreased pulse pressure, hypertension, dehydration or the fluid deficiency. The condition that can occur with the loss of the body fluids, mostly water exceed the input amount. The fluid deficient is not only the water but also the water and electrolytes the same of proportion as these are present in the normal extracellular fluid. Types of dehydration. Dehydration can be divided into two types: isotonic and pure water. Isotonic dehydration, in these conditions there is parallel loss of the water and sodium. Severe dehydration, vomiting, nasogastric suction and diuresis, and the intestinal obstructions, burn tissues injury and infection. Increased loss from lungs after the tracheostomy. Clinical feature: dry tongue, tachycardia, postural hypertension, dizziness, oliguria, and the severe form of there are cold, clammy extremity, shrinking eyes, and thready pulse. Pure water dehydration, in this condition there is predominant water deficiency with minimal electrolyte deficiency, etiology poor water intake of water, diabetic insipidus. Clinical feature: severe thirst, elevated blood temperature, nausea, muscle weakness, altered mental state, seizures, coma. Diagnosis, proper history and examination may provide the clue for the etiology of the dehydration. And the urinary volume, glycemia status, serum sodium and the blood urea should be evaluated. Management: stop the ongoing water loss by the treating the cause. Oral water intake should be encouraged. Isotonic dehydration is corrected by 0.9% normal saline IV. Pure water dehydration is corrected by 5% dextrose IV. The patient must be regularly monitored. Avoid the fluid overload or the water edema. Overhydration, which is water intoxication. Overhydration or water intoxication is a less frequent condition than the hydration. Water excess occurs when a patient receives more water than the kidney or excrete. Except a psychotic patient, it is almost impossible to take enough water or mouth which causes the water overload in the person with normal renal, pituitary and the adrenal function. Etiology: excessive administration of gases to the post-operative patient, absorption of the irrigation fluid during the TURP, cholesterol washout with the plain water instead of the normal saline before the surgery to the colon, syndrome of the associated ADH secretion with occur in the cerebral and the pulmonary disorder, malignancy, stress, etc. Compulsive water drinkers, clinical feature: confusion, loss of attention, altered behavior, drowsiness, nausea and vomiting, convulsion, coma. Investigation: hemoglobin, serum electrolyte management, avoid excessive infusion of 5% dextrose in all the hospital patients. Fluid restriction is the most important step to avoid overhydration, regular monitoring and the correction of electrolyte. Treat the cause: patient with the severe water intoxication should be treated with the hypertonic saline and the diuretics. For example, furosemide diuretics is slowly done and the patient should be taken observed to prevent the neural demyelination. The metabolic acidosis: it is an excessive acid or the base deficient standard SU3 is below 21 mole per liter. Increase in fixed acid. The diabetic ketoacidosis, loss of base, diarrhea, starvation, excessive exercise, ulcerative colitis, renal insufficiency, cardiac arrest, the gastrocolic fistula. Hence, here anion gap is increased, here anion gap is normal. Clinical features: rapid, deep and the noisy breathing, cold, clammy skin, tachycardia, right heart strain, altered level of unconsciousness, urine is strongly acidic, low standard HCO3 level, base deficient. Treatments are corrections of hypoxia, IV sodium bicarbonate, amount of sodium bicarbonate required in M equivalent per liter is equal to the HO3 minus actual HCO3 into the 0.5 into body weight in kg. What is respiratory acidosis? It is a feature of respiratory failure with a high arterial pH, CO2 causes fall off in the pH and increase in the CO2 level, increase the plasma or decrease the pH. Etiology: during and after anesthesia, chronic bronchitis, emphysema, respiratory airway obstruction, thoracic disease, upper abdominal surgeries and disease, myasthenia gravis, poliomyelitis. Metabolic alkalosis: primary base excessive, that is HCO3 standard bicarbonate is level 27 m/mol per liter. Etiology: repeated vomiting due to any cause commonly seen in the cause of pyloric stenosis. Here hyperkalemia, alkalosis occur, excess alkali ingestion, example antacid, corticosteroid, excess either due to the over administration of Cushing syndrome. Clinical feature: chime, stroke, breathing with the period of apnea of the 5 to 30 seconds, tetany due to the alkalosis, more often latent tetany which is repeated by chronic sign. Investigation: serum electrolyte, arterial blood gas analysis. Treatment: NaCl or double strength NaCl IV infusion with slow IV KCl 40 m per milliliter in saline under the ECG. What is respiratory alkalosis? Arterial PCO2 in below normal. It may lead to the tetany. Etiology: the hyperventilation during anesthesia, high altitude hyperpyrexia, encephalitis, hypothalamic tumor. Drug like salicylitis, hypertension. Treatment: respiratory suppression due to the alkalosis treated by CO2. What is electrolyte imbalance? Sodium hypertenituria, plasma Na positive greater than 145 m equivalent per liter occur due to the greater Na positive or lesser water. The water molecule move from the ICF to ECF. Ultimately, the cell dehydrate. Etiology: IV infusion of the hypertonic solution, over secretion of adolescence, loss of pure water, long term sweating with the chronic fever, respiratory infection, water vapor loss, diabetes, polyuria. Next one is insufficient intake of water. Clinical feature: thirst, lethargy, neurological dysfunction due to dehydration of the brain cell, decreased vascular volume, etc. Treatment: a lower serum Na positive isotonic salt free IV fluid, oral solution preferably. Hypertension: overall decrease in the Na positive in ECF. Types are two types of heteronuria: depletion and the dilution. Hypertonemia: depletion of hypertonia occur due to the diuretic, chronic vomiting, chronic diarrhea, decreased allulose and decreased Na positive intake. Dilution: hypertonia occur due to the renal dysfunction with increased intake of hypertonic fluid, excessive sweating, increased thirst, intake of excessive amount of pure water, allogeneic renal failure, severe congestive heart failure, impaired renal excretion of water, and the hyperglycemia attract the water. Clinical feature: neurological symptoms, lethargy, headache, confusion, apprehension, depressed reflexes, seizures, and coma, muscle symptoms, cramp, weakness, attack, gastrointestinal system, nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramp, and diarrhea. Next one is limiting water intake of infusion. What is potassium? Hypokalemia. Serum K positive greater than 3.5 equivalent per liter. Beware if diabetic. Insulin gets K positive into the cell. Ketoacidosis. H positive replace the K positive which are lost in the urine. P adrenergic drug or epinephrine. Etiology decrease intake of K positive, increase K positive loss. Chronic diuretics, acid or base imbalance, trauma and stress increase. Adolescent redistribution between ICF and ECF. Clinical feature neuromuscular disorder, weakness, flaccid paralysis, respiratory arrest, constipation, dysphagia, appearance of UV, post-diarrheal hypotension, cardiac arrest. Statement: increase K positive intake but slowly, preferably by the fluid. Hyperkalemia, serum K positive greater than 5.5 m equivalent. Etiology: renal disease, massive cellular trauma, insufficient insulin deficiency, Addison disease. Potassium sparing diuretics decrease blood pH. Exercise causes K positive to move out of the cell. Clinical features: early hyperactive muscle paresthesia, late muscle weakness, flaccid paralysis, change in the ECG pattern, bradycardia, heart block, cardiac arrest. Treatment: decrease intake and increase renal excretion, insulin plus glucose, bicarbonate, calcium most present in ECG, regulated by the parathyroid hormone and the calcitonin from the thyroid gland. Hypercalcemia, hyperparathyroidism, and the hyperthyroid state, renal disease, excessive intake of vitamin D, milk alkali syndrome, certain drugs, malignant tumor, hypercalcemia of the malignancy, tumor produce, promote bone breakdown. Clinical feature: non-specific fatigue, weakness, lethargy, increased formation of the kidney stones and pancreatic stones, muscle cramp, pain, bradycardia, cardiac arrest. GI symptoms also common: nausea, abdominal cramp, diarrhea, constipation. Treatment: reduction of dietary calcium and vitamin D intake in efficiency. Biphosphonates inhibit the osteoclastic bone reabsorption and are effective in the treatment. Increase bone reabsorption and malignancy related hypocalcemia. Hypocalcemia etiology: renal failure, lack of vitamin D, suppressions of the parathyroid function, hypersecretion of calcitonin, malabsorption is state by disparate infection, peritoneal inflammation. Clinical feature: hyperactive neuromuscular reflexes and tetany differentiated from the hypercalcemia. Convulsion in severe cases. Diagnosis: Chevaucheux sign, Thouser sound. The treatment: IV calcium for acute cases, oral calcium and vitamin D for the chronic cases. Electrolyte change in a specific disease: pyloric stenosis. Pyloric stenosis causes the following condition: the hyponatremia, hypocalcemia, hypomagnesia, hypocalcemia, metabolic alkalosis, paradoxical acidouriasis. Because of the severe vomiting which contain acid as well as the undigested retained food, hence sodium chloride, potassium, magnesium level drop causes the metabolic alkalosis. Alkalosis can lead to the hypercalcemia, causes the tetany, also a gastric tetany. To control the alkalosis, kidney secrete excessive bicarbonate. Due to the hyponatremia, the body consumes sodium and so bicarbonate is secreted along with the hydrogen ion. Hence, urine becomes acidosis. It is also called as paradoxical acidosis. Clinical feature: irritability, confused status. The dehydration and convulsion may occur. Features of the alkaloids like the rapid breathing, chymostorms, breathing and tetany. Investigation: serum electrolyte, arterial blood gas analysis, serum calcium level estimation. Treatment: treat the cause, double strength normal saline, IV potassium slowly under ECG monitoring, IV magnesium. Metabolic changes are not severe and the carcinoma pylori cystitis can be seen in the pyloric stenosis due to the chronic duodenal ulcer in carcinoma stomach. Often they are hypochloricidia or the achlorohydra. Intestinal obstruction, there is a profuse vomiting and abdominal distension due to the fluid accumulation. So severe electrolyte imbalance occur in the form of dehydration with hyponatremia, hypochloremia, hyperkalemia and metabolic alkalosis and urea. It is an absence of excretion of urine from the kidney for minimum 12 hours. Oliguria makes the excretion of greater than 300 ml of the urine in 24 hours. According to the cause, anuria may be three types: prerenal anuria, renal and the post-renal anuria. The prerenal, it occurs due to the hypovolemic caused by the different reasons like vomiting, diarrhea, hemorrhage, etc. So the condition may be corrected by isotonic IV fluids. Renal anuria, it occur due to the damage of glomeruli and renal tubular epithelium caused by the incompatible food transfusion, crush syndrome, acute pancreatic, toxic material, etc. This condition should be treated according to the cause, mainly by the diuresis. The postrenal aneuritis caused due to the obstruction here, mainly hyperkalemia, and the metabolic acidosis are present, which is treated accordingly. Various replacement fluid in the surgery. Indications of the fluid therapy for rapid restoration of the fluid and the electrolyte in dehydration due to the vomiting, diarrhea, shocks due to the hemorrhage, sepsis or burn, total perinatal nutrition, anaphylaxis, cardiac arrest, hypoxia, post-GIT surgeries for maintenance, replacement of loss. Normal saline solution 0.9% sodium chloride solution. Normal saline is sterile, non-pyrogenic solution for fluid and electrolyte replacement. The pH is 5. It contains 9 gram per liter. Sodium chloride contains 154 m equivalent per liter sodium and chloride. It is indicated as a source of water, and electrolyte should be used with a great care. It is all it. At all in the patient with congestive heart failure, severe renal insufficiency, and in the clinical states in which there exists edema with the sodium retention. It is good for the replacing GI losses either by vomiting or by the nasogastric aspiration or through the intestinal fistula. Contraindication: severe hypertension, pulmonary edema. What is ringal lattice? It is indicated as a source of water and the electrolyte or as an alkalinized agent. It is also known as Hartmann solution. Concentration of electrolyte: sodium 130, potassium 4, calcium 3, chloride 110, lactase 28, bicarbonate 28. It is capable of inducing diuresis depending on the clinical condition of the patient. This solution also contains the lactate, which is produce a metabolic alkalizing effect. Lactate administration is a contraindication in the severe metabolic acidosis or alkalosis and in a severe liver disease or anorexic state which affect the lactate metabolism. The solution containing the lactate are not for the use in the treatment of lactic acidosis. Solution containing lactate should be used with a great care in patients with the metabolic or the respiratory alkalosis, and in those conditions in which there is an and in those conditions where there is an increased level or an impaired utilization of the lactate, such as a severe hepatic insufficiency. The legal lactate is most physiological fluid because its constitution is similar to the extracellular fluid dextrose. Dextrose is a form of glucose sugar. The calorie value is 170 cal per liter. This is slightly hypotonic dextrose. 5% in water is used to treat the low blood sugar, insulin shock or dehydration. Fluid loss: dextrose 5% in water is also given for the nutritional support to the patient which are able to eat because of the illness, injury or other medical condition. It should be not be used if someone is allergic to dextrose. Advantage of fluid therapy: control, accurate and adjustable, rapid and predictable. Complication and disadvantages of the fluid therapy: need hospitalization, costly, need aseptic environment, fluid overload, pulmonary edema, cardiac failure, thrombopetlis, hematoma, cellulitis, air embolism, bacterium, pyrogenic reaction and discomfort. Nutrition: principle of nutrition: avoiding malnutrition is a basic goal, and the nutrition therapy as malnutrition increases the morbidity and the mortality of the disease process and prevent or delay the recovery. The malnutrition increases the chances of sepsis and prevent the wound healing, increases the respiratory complication and decreases the efficiency and tolerance to the radiotherapy or the chemotherapy. Whenever the possible, eternal route of administration should be used. Ideally, if that is not possible, then the parental nutrition is overfeeding should be avoided. That is lead with the hyperglycemia, hepatic stenosis, rate burn matlab blood in urea, nitrogen and excess CO2 production. Nutrition therapy reduces the protein wasting. Immunomodulator like the glutamine, arginine and omega-3 fatty acids are also very useful. Glutamine is known as essential amino acid synthesized in the skeletal muscle. It is essential for the cell profit during the tissues repair. It is useful in the inflammatory bowel disease, short gut syndrome, burn, the major trauma and sepsis. The caloric requirement: neonatal 100 cal per kg per day, adult 40 cal per kg per day, adults with the catabolism 60 cal per kg per day. It is given in carbohydrate 50%, fat 30 to 40%, protein 10 to 15%, caloric value: carbohydrate के 4 calorie per gram, protein 4 calorie k calorie per gram and fat 9 k calorie per gram contraindication of nutrition support, pre-operative nutrition depletion, post-operative complications, sepsis, ileus fistula, intestinal fistula, pancreatic malabsorption, urinary ulcerative colitis, pyloritis, stenosis, anorexia nervosa, and the intractable vomiting trauma. Burns, malignant disease, renal and liver failure, massive bowel resections causing short bowel syndrome, assessment body weight, minor circumference, trips, skin fold thickness, serum albumin, nutritional requirement, carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, trace element, method of feeding of nutrition, types of nutrition, internal nutrition, total perinatal nutrition, internal nutrition. GI tract is the best route to provide nutrition. Internal feeding can be delivered by the bolus by gravity or using the mechanical pump. The method of internal feeding by mouth requires the common sense, cleanness, compassion by nasogastric tube. Conformations of the feeding tube in the stomach is made by injections 5 ml of air down the tube and the listening through a stethoscope for its bubbling entry into the stomach. Feeding rate is 30 to 50 ml per hour. 5 hours nighttime gap is given to allow the gastric pH to return to the normal by enteroscopy. The gastroenteroscopy is jejunoscopy. Complications of internal feeding: aspiration, bound infections and leaking diarrhea due to the rapid feeding or the hyperosmolarity, hyperglycemia, hypokalemia, refeeding syndrome due to the severe hypokalemia and the hypophosphatemia. Advantage of maternal nutrition: preserve the mucosal protein, digestive enzyme IgA secretion, prevent mucosal atrophy and the bacterial translocation. It is a more physiological as nutrition passes through the liver, the first filter to process and the store. Gallstones formation is prevented by the stimulation of the gallbladder motility. It has got less serious complication. It is cost effective. It supplies glutamine and short chain fatty acid to the gut. Contraindications of the internal fluid in intestinal obstruction: GI hemorrhage, paralytic ileus, severe diarrhea, intestinal fistula, low cardiac output, hemodynamic unstable patient. Total perinatal nutrition: all nutrition required are given only through the IV route, not through the GID tract. It can be through a central catheter through the subclavian internal jugular vein, where the tip of the venous catheter is at the distal part of the superior vena cava. It can also be a peripheral through a peripherally inserted central vascular catheter or through a formal peripheral venous line. Indications: failure of the contraindications of any internal nutrition for 7 to 10 days, high output abdominal fistula, duodenal, biliary, pancreatic fistula, major abdominal surgeries, liver, pancreas, biliary, colonic surgeries, septicemia, multiple trauma, short-lived syndrome, severe pancreatitis, bowel ischemia, peritonitis, ileus, massive GI bleeding, unstable hypodynamically, high risk of aspiration, hyperemesis gravisum, multi-organ failure, head injury, severe burns. Monitoring the patient body weight, fluid balance, blood glucose, electrolyte, blood urea, LFT, serum calcium, magnesium and the phosphorus should be evaluated at the regular interval. A weight gain more than 1 kg per day signifies the fluid overload. Complication: technical air embolism, pneumothorax, bleeding, catheter displacement, sepsis, blockage, infection, thrombosis, biochemical electrolyte imbalance, hypertonia, hypokalemia, hypophosphatemia, hyperosmolarity. Next one is hyperglycemia, dehydration, altered immunological and endothelium function. Other are dermatitis, cholesteric jaundice. It is common. Severe hepatitis, stenosis, candida infection. Contraindication: cardiac failure, blood diuresis, altered fat metabolism. नेक्स्ट चैप्टर इज रक्त महत्व, रक्तस्राव एवं रक्तदान. इस रक्तदान ये हम कल करेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, यानी कि ठीक है. आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी है फिलहाल. ये भी बहुत लंबा चैप्टर है मुझे लग रहा है. नहीं, छोटा है ये. एक ही वीडियो में ये भी कवर हो जाएगा. एक ही में कवर हो जाएगा. तो थैंक यू और मेरा प्यारा प्यारा राधे राधे.